Before we begin, I just want to say that this series with Sally in it isn't supposed to be complicated or symbolic. It's just a little monthly stitch using our scraps. You don't need to have a character, okay? If you want to, you can make one. I do have a video on how I made her little companion. And if you think that mine looks way too busy, then just make yours simpler, okay? This is about time with our hands, not making something impressive. So I've got a piece of felt, which is about 4 inches-ish, and some scraps out. I've not got too many because I didn't want to overwhelm anybody. So if you want to just use a few, in fact, let's get rid of that one. We'll have 3. We've got 3 scraps, 1 thread colour, and we're only going to be doing straight stitches. And we're just going to put them onto here. Oh, I'm just going to, now you see, now I've got to choose which bit am I going to put on. It all sounds very easy when you think about it beforehand. I love the flower, so I'm going to put that on. Try and limit yourself to 3. I do want to add more. I know I'm going to want to add more, but I'm going to resist it. And this is just another scrap that I've got. So we've got 3 little pieces. They're all sort of blend because, you know, I like blue. I've got a lot of blue. I'm going to fray all my edges because, again, I love frayed edges. I mean, that is just gorgeous, isn't it? I won't fray that one. I've now got loads of mess. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, right, clear that up. So let's just pop these onto here. I'm going to need another piece. Oh no, I should have used a bigger piece. Oh no. Let's put this piece on. I might have to add that back on again. Here we go, I'm going to pop it back on. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to do a little 4x4. Just like that. And I'm going to straight stitch, and that's all I'm going to do. I want this to be a nice, relaxing, maybe quarter of an hour, 20 minutes. I'm not going to make them too long. I'm not even going to, not even on there. Oh dear, it's going well. It's going well, guys. We're just going to have a little stitch along. Why not? So grab 3 scraps and a bit of backing fabric. You don't need to use felt. You can just use a bit of upholstery fabric or a bit of old towel. Whatever you've got lying around. I'm only putting this one on first because I think it's going to be the most complicated bit. And then I can stop and think, we want to keep it simple. I don't want to make this overcomplicated. Because I might have said in the last video about how I was coming up in April with a lot of work at work. And I just want something that I can come and stitch very easy and very simply. There's lots of videos out there when you can go and watch somebody do amazing embroidery. I know there's a few out there, but we're more into the relaxing aspect of slow stitching, the mindfulness. That's what I like. And I do try and encourage you to use your scraps up. There's no need to go out and buy fabrics for any of the things that I make. They're nearly always using up what you've got in your stash. All the way around my flower, and I'm just going to come round and maybe I'll stitch around this, or maybe I'll just go around the edge. Don't know, might do that. In fact, no, I am just going to go round this little circle because I feel like it. Just letting my needle go wherever it likes. No plan. There's no thinking involved today. It's been a very long day. I am unfortunately still in a lot of pain with my knee. I am seeing the doctor on Tuesday, so not sure if they're going to send me for an X-ray or an MRI or something, because it should be getting better by now. It's been like 3 weeks and it's actually getting worse. So, yeah, I mean, thank you everybody who said, you know, they sympathise. Knees are just the worst thing, aren't they, when they go wrong. But I'm okay, you know, that I can still go to work and I can still go doggy training and walking. I just need to come home and rest and ice and elevate. That's what they keep telling me. Rest, ice, elevate. It's in my brain now. So I'm sort of resting, but I'm not elevating at the moment. So, you know, I may have to go and elevate soon. I'm going to come down here now. Because, why not? Look, it's just fun. I don't know, Sally, we could do a whole thing all on Sally. But I think she can just be here, you know, watching us. I might put her name on here. I don't know yet. I could do. And I'm only using the 3 scraps and 1 colour. I'm not even going to stop and unthread. And tie knots and things. I'm just going to go with it. Just going to go with it like this. Just let your needle lead the way. Lead the way. Lead on. Lead on, needle. Show me what I'm doing. And it doesn't matter what the end result is like. Just enjoy the process. We don't have to make a book. We don't have to make anything. Oops, let me go. I've got a big gap there. Why have I got a big gap? I'm not going to have a big gap. I'm going to just move it so that I haven't got a big gap. There we go. Ah! This is real life. So we're going to go up and round, because I feel like going in a circle now, because I can see that circle there. I just want to go round. It's like my little needle has walked all over the page, isn't it? I think it's really cute so far. I quite like it. I might just go in I might do that. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could do French knots on here. Little, I'll remember it in a minute. The tiny stitches. You know, that, oh, I can't remember. I'll put it up when I do the video editing. I'll look it up. Seed stitching. I don't need to look it up. It's come back. Sometimes I do struggle to remember the names. Early onset Alzheimer's or dementia or something. I don't know. But, oh, no. I don't think it is. I think I've just got a bad memory. And yes, I know it's not central. And do you know what? For a minute there, I stopped and thought, oh, I can't go over there because that's in the centre. And then I thought, yes, you can. You can just keep going round. Doesn't matter where the shape is. So I want to encourage that with you. You know, just stitch freely. And unthread your needle at times because, you know, obviously that's fun. Thank heavens for needle threaders. Right, how much more can I go round? A little bit. It's getting very tight. It's getting tight. Oh. This is when it comes unthreaded, isn't it? I think I'm done. I think I can't go any smaller. And now I've backed myself into a corner. And I really need to put some stitches there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop because I don't want to overwhelm anybody. I don't want you to think I can't do that. Or I haven't got the fabrics. I haven't got all the colours. And I think that's enough for today. I may add more. I say that a lot and I never do. And I think that's enough for today. And I'm going to keep all of my pieces in this little box. I've got some felt, just some pieces of felt in there. And when I've finished, I might decide what I'm doing with them. Then again, I may not. They may just live in this box. That will be a decision for another day. Okay, I've come back because I've decided that I want to add an S for Sally. And I could stitch it. But then I thought, I want to try cutting one out. And that's the best I can do, I'm afraid. That's it. It's like super simple. And I'm just going to do one of these little catch it stitches. They're sort of a straight stitch, but you sort of go sideways like that. I'll zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. So you could try stitching the name of your character with stem stitch. And I just think this will just add something. And it's fine if you want to add stuff afterwards. It's completely your decision. I could have left it. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, I just want something to say it's Sally's. I don't know where she's gone. Here she is. She didn't go very far. So she's just going to be our companion as we do this stitch. But let me know if you want me to do prompts along the way. The trouble with them is I'll get quite involved. And I don't want to make this too complicated because, like I said, I've got a busy couple of months coming up. And I thought, well, keep it nice and simple. All the beginners don't have to worry because there's nothing going to be too complicated in this. You don't actually need to have a character if you don't want one. You can just stitch. There's no need to have a character at all. But if you do, it's sort of nice to have, you know, have a little reason for stitching. So this isn't going to be like the last few where I've done like a storybook. I did think of that, but I thought, oh, we've done that. Let's do something different. Keep us on our toes a bit. And I just think this will finish this off. I hope you think so. I'm quite relaxed today. It's been quite an easy morning and it's my half day, so totally loving coming home. The sun is shining and the sky is blue. I know. We've had, I think, 53 days of rain. I think it's 52 or 53 days of rain. So, you know, it's lovely to look out the window and see blue sky. and that yellow ball of something. I'd forgotten what that looked like. I've got this extra little bit, but I don't know. It'll just look weird if I put it on. So I'm going to put it in my little basket. So I'm going to finish again. I'm so glad that you stuck around and saw this bit. Otherwise, you wouldn't have seen it. So there we go. Up to you where you stop. There's no rules. Just stitch whatever you want to stitch, guys. I'll see you soon. And don't forget, if you want to come and show your work, then we've got a Facebook group, the Wonky Stitchers. It'll be linked in my description box. So come on over and show me what you're up to. Bye for now.